Today I am adding to my backlog of never-ending vlogs. This is like backlog item number 4, but I need to finish holiday gifts. If you are somebody likely on my gifts list, you should get off this video. I'm going to be making like a button-up dress, a button-up shirt, and a cute like black off-the-shoulder type top. I actually still have a cosplay to finish. I haven't finished filming this yet. But if you guys didn't know, I'm actually from New York, not Utah, and my family lives in New York, obviously, so I have a shipping deadline of like the 15th to make sure things get to them in time for Christmas. So my Christmas deadline is the 15th. I still have to buy my little brother some like gaming gift card kind of things too, so I'm gonna sew like a little pocket to put those in. I'm gonna start with the shirt for my sister because that requires printing off a pattern, and I hate printing off patterns. So what's crazy is my mom and my sister are pretty much my exact size, so it's gonna be pretty easy to make, like, everyone's the same size as me, so it's pretty easy to make them clothing because it is literally my exact measurements. So let's get started. I'm gonna start with the pattern, cutting all the pieces out and stuff and printing them out. I'm gonna see, so I'm getting the pattern for my sister's top from Mood in their like free sewing pattern area. I don't know if the file is gonna convert well to projector. If it does, I'm gonna set it up for the projector. If it does not, I'm going to print out piece by piece. My printer like pretty much ran out of ink, so I'm gonna do the best I can. Alright guys, I am in pajamas. It is officially late night sewing time. Everything in this pattern that I got off Mood pretty much folded and cut on the fold. So I folded the fabric, like if this is the one plane of fabric, normally you'd fold it in half. I like folded each edge in to get 2 edges. My printer was running out of ink, so I guess you can't really see it, but it's like a really cute off the shoulder top. You know what, I'll sketch it out first. That. I feel like this style is really up my sister's alley, and I would also use this pattern for myself. I feel like we actually have a kind of similar sense of style, but hers is just a goth version of mine a little bit. So I'm making it a black so it'll match the rest of her wardrobe and aesthetic. Sewing time. This one's pretty simple. I'm gonna stitch the front to the back. So the sleeves up the side, attach the sleeves, and do the fold over. I'm hemming each piece as I go because I don't like hemming stuff when there's too much all over the place. So then I could resew it at the end. I'm pretty much done with the main bodice piece. It's like a front and a back, so it's not too much. And I'm gonna hem this and then start on the sleeves. Okay, now it's time to add the folding over part to this. I swear tomorrow when I'm working on stuff, it's gonna be a lot brighter in here. It's funny, I'm working on the dark item, like in the dark. Guys, totally ignore my washing machine in the background. It is really loud. But next up is I'm going to be making a dress for my mom. But I'm going to be making my mom a button-up dress. Ladies first. My dad's gift is last. She has one similar, and it's really cute, and she wanted more of them, and she was like, man, it'd be really cool if you made me one like that back in June. So I'm going to make her one like that. Actually, this fabric I got from my mom's dress, I would show you the pattern, but I'm going to be heavily modifying it. This is the fabric. It's so pretty. It's also really heavy, so I won't need to do too much lining wise. Like, it's a really nice weight fabric. Hopefully it'll gather well. I do need to change the needle in my machine because last night it started to give me a lot of problems. But here it is. It's super pretty fabric. I got this pattern, but like I said, I'm not really following it. I'm only using it for the collar. I'm not gonna do the sleeves version. I'm gonna do this version on top. I don't like the waistband on this. I actually think it's pretty ugly. I don't like that elastic. I'm just going to be gathering the top and gathering the bottom. It's currently noon. I woke up at like 10 a.m. I finished that at 2 a.m., brushed my teeth, and passed out. Let's get to it. I gotta cut the pattern. I might vacuum. I don't want to. know, but I might vacuum really quick, like the dust around here from the black piece. I probably should have saved that for last because it like got black dust everywhere, and the project before this was white, and then these two will be using white thread. Yeah, anyways. I'm gonna start with assembling the top. I'm gonna finish the sleeve with bias tape, but like without the collar, just like the front and back pieces basically. Next up, I'm sewing on the skirt, which starts with the pockets. Here's what we have for the bodice with the bias finished sleeves, or like bias finished hem to the sleeves. I should cut this thread. Sew all the skirt pieces together now that the pocket pieces are sewn together. The lighting's kind of good right here too. Okay, I'm gonna hem the skirt now so I don't have to worry about it when it's gathered. Okay guys, so something that really bugs me about this pattern is that I don't know if you can see the waistline, but it's right there, okay? This, if I go about tight, this is below. Do you see where my waist is for it to be like flattering? This is way below that. This is like there. So on the photo on the front, it's really unflattering because you have this gorgeous model and then her waist is just sitting so low. Like it's on the hip practically. I'm going to cut this up so then the waist sits a little higher because my mom is like an inch or two shorter than me too, and it just would not be flattering. Also, if I didn't mention it already, I'm about to sew the skirt part to the top part, and I'm gonna run elastic through the seam allowance. So I totally forgot to wash my hair today, so today it's like kind of gross looking. Don't mind it too much, I'll probably put it up. Okay, I assembled the top and the bottom pieces. Last night I took a little break because the elastic, like dragging it through here, especially on the pocket area, it was like so thick. Now I'm adding buttons and buttonholes. I have this little foot from a machine. I like to do a test button first. I'm about to. That you put a button into and it makes the holes automatically. Okay, this is super cute. My mom wanted this kind of collar and there's a little bit of stretch in the waist, but it's fitted and it fits really well and it's pretty comfortable. Like I said, I have stuff under it too, so it might look weird, like I just have my jeans on. Guys, I finished the dress for my mom, so now I'm starting the button-up shirt for my dad. My hair is so crusty today. So I'm gonna start cutting the pattern and cutting the fabric out. I had a really nice blue and purple fabric. I really wanted a nice teal. Ooh, that lighting is much better. I really wanted a nice teal fabric, but I couldn't find one because like my dad wears like a lot of cool colors and like that's always what I feel like I associate with him. So yeah. Okay guys, these instructions say to start with the sleeves, so I will be starting with the sleeves. I'm gonna do a seam at the top of the shoulders and then do all the sleeve stuff and sew the sleeve onto the top before it's like a full circle, if that makes sense. This is so large on my dress form. I am going to interface all the pieces that need interfacing, and then I'm going to add cuffs to the end of these sleeves. So I actually never properly concluded this video, but I finished making my dad's shirt at like midnight on the final night. I think it was Sunday night. I had work the next morning at 7 a.m. which meant that I had to be up at 5. Don't worry, it's a choice I make. My office gave me the choice between 7 to 3 8 to 4 and 9 to 5, and I said at least if I do a 7 to 3 I can get daylight when I get out of work. So I choose to work 7 to 3. Anyways though, I was gonna be exhausted the next day and I was already like super tired. So I just completely like forgot to film. But here's some photos. The few I took, I sewed on all the buttons and I finished off all the edges. It actually was probably the greatest button-up shirt I've ever made. It turned out really well. And then I shipped it all off to New York. So that should be getting there just in time for Christmas. It's supposed to arrive on the 22nd. Yeah. I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you enjoyed and I will see you next week. Thank you for watching.